We are about to be joined by Iris and Karen. We're going to be speaking today a little bit about what it feels like 20 years post a fertility journey. Give us a minute as Iris joins. 1 second. Iris should be joining us. One second as Iris joins us. Oh, there we go. It worked.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Second time's the charm. Instagram decided to put up an update. I had checked on Monday to see because it was glitching and there was nothing. And I guess yesterday or today a new update came out. That's why it didn't work the first time.
Okay.
So, thank you. Thank you for joining us this morning. Before we even get started and talk a little bit more about the emotional experience, kind of looking from this outward lens of hindsight, do you want to just take a minute and introduce yourself to the HTICFA community?
Okay. My name is Iris Danten. I'm a couples constellations and a parents coach. And I live in Israel. I'm a mom for 4 children. I'm 58, married for, I think, 35 years. Nobody's counting anymore. And I have 4 children. 3 of them biological and 1 is adopted, the 4th one.
Well, thank you so much for being here today and for being open to
thank you for
speak to
having
us.
me.
Of course, and I know the time difference makes it very late for you at night, so a special thank you for joining us all the way from Israel. And I think that a question that a lot of us think about as individuals who are currently going through our fertility journeys is, what does it feel like in hindsight, emotionally? Do these raw emotions heal? Are they always present? And kind of, and I'll keep jumping in with more questions, but just to kind of get us started, where would you start on that piece?
Do you mean how do I feel like the years today
Yes.
with it? I think I feel stronger.
Mm-hmm.
The whole challenge is a big challenge.
Yeah.
And the whole challenge is really makes you strong if you if you go through
Right.
it. And I think it's proved me that I can get over a lot of pain and anxiety, and because I didn't give up when everybody
Right.
around me told me, maybe you can stop, maybe. I didn't give up. I said, I want children. That is my way to have children.
Yeah.
So I think that it only makes you stronger, believe in yourself.
Yeah. That's beautiful. I think that that's such an important piece. I think when you're going through it, it's very hard sometimes to feel that belief in yourself and that strength. And sometimes you don't want to be strong. But in hindsight, to be able to say that it made you stronger, I think sometimes gives us something to hold on to, some hope that that strength will one day become something that we look positively on, as opposed to while we're going through it, sometimes it feels like, can I not be so strong right now? Can I just have a child like other people do?
Yes, yes. It's a big challenge, especially in Israel. I don't know how it goes in the state, but we are a country like I did it like I started like 30 years ago, so I'm very old. So 30 years ago, and in Israel there is a big pressure of having children.
Yeah.
I think all the Jewish communities is something like that. Okay, it's very important, I think, to the Jewish
For
people.
sure.
So you're really under pressure. And it took me, for my first daughter, it took me like 5 years of trying and 5 years, a journey of
Wow.
5 years, the first one.
Wow.
And in those 5 years, I think the most hard thing was the fear.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little monster that sits, in your heart and tells you, maybe you won't. And that's something that was really, really hard to get, to hold it and say, I will.
Right.
Okay. And it's really hard in your first IVF,
Yeah.
second, third,
Yeah.
fifth.
Yeah.
My first daughter was only after 12
Wow.
tries, and
Wow.
it's really hard, and it's really hard to be around your friend, and everybody are already parents,
Hmm.
and you know the pressure is really hard.
For
So
sure.
yeah, and you said that you don't want to be strong. Yes, and not not in all moments you are strong, because I think after every um, bad income, when you phone and they say sorry, it's
Yeah.
a negative.
Yeah.
You cry, and you cry a lot, and
Yeah.
that is not a strong moment.
Right.
But you have to go on. You have to keep on going. I think that's the most important thing, to believe and to keep on going, not
Yeah.
to give up.
Yeah. And I think I recently had this conversation with someone, the difference between giving up and realizing that there is a different journey for you in life, and that sometimes it's okay for some people, not for everyone, but for some people to say, this is where this part of my journey ends, and this is where the next door opens and the next chapter opens. And that, firstly, especially in America, where fertility treatments are not being covered by
Yes,
our government.
yes, that's a big
And
challenge.
yeah, and 12 cycles is not financially feasible for all of us, nor is it emotionally feasible for everyone. I think that there's a difference between saying I'm giving up versus I'm choosing to
Yes,
open
yes,
a new, yeah,
I
yeah,
think it's really important for any woman
yeah,
to do whatever is fits to her,
yeah,
whatever she feels
yeah,
like, whatever she feels she's going to be okay with it. Okay.
yes, yeah,
And today, in my point of
yeah,
view, I know that there is a lot of ways to be a mother, not only to carry a child.
yeah,
There is other
for
ways. My
sure.
fourth child started in a foster.
Wow.
We have been a foster family, and now he's adopted.
Wow.
So that's another
Yeah,
way, and
that's
that's a
beautiful.
challenge. But I think that it's very important for you to know what is good for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
you don't have to be a mother. I have friends that they didn't have IVF and they don't want to be mothers. They think, okay, it's not for me,
right.
and I respect it so much, because if
Yeah.
you know what's good for you,
Yeah.
go all the way,
Yeah.
because you are the only one who knows
Yeah.
what's good for you.
Yeah.
Not your
So such an
granny,
important
not your
point.
mother, not
Mhm.
your you,
Yeah.
and of course your spouse. You say
Yeah.
your husband, your
Yeah.
yeah,
Partner. Yeah.
yeah,
Any of those words.
partner. Yes,
Yeah. No, and that's such an important point, is listening to yourself, being
yes,
able to take that step back and really listen to what your heart and your mind are telling you through this journey, because
yes.
it is grueling.
It's also whoever did IVF knows that it's a price, a physical price.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
easy on your
No.
body. So
No.
you really have to be, you really have to want it and know that that's what is right for me,
No.
and that's what I want, and that's the price, and I'm willing to pay it.
For
So
sure.
it's really very, very important to have a conversation with yourself,
Yeah.
and
Such,
you
yeah.
know, yeah.
And when you look at it now, now that you've gone through all of it, and now that the emotions aren't as raw, um, do you still have triggers that come up from time to time that feel like it brings up the rawness of what went on, or over time that has passed for you?
No, when you have children, you're too busy with, you know, also to be a parent is the big challenge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're busy with that. If I look back today, when I support women who do IVF,
Yeah.
who are in the journey, I think that the most important thing is the stress.
Yeah.
Now I know that stress is the thing that makes the difference between succeed and
Hmm.
fail.
Hmm.
And no, I don't have any grudges. No,
Yeah.
no. The only thing I
Yeah.
had is,
Yeah.
now that I'm 55, and the menopause,
Yeah.
it's like the same, the heat, like
Yeah.
when you get the hormones.
Ah.
So I said to my doctor, no, 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 I want a pill. I'm not getting that again.
Yeah.
18 IVF, 18
Yeah.
times of hormones and
Yeah.
ups and downs. I
Yeah.
said, no, thank you. That's
Yes. Yeah. 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 But that's a really great point, is that, like, firstly, that there are options, in that when you are going through menopause, that one could ask for support from their medical professionals, but also that these things that we don't even think could trigger us all these years later, and it's not the emotional piece, it's the physical piece of,
it's the
I
physical.
felt that, I went through it for 18 cycles, I can never feel that physical experience ever again because it's too triggering. So
Is
even though emotionally it's not triggering, it does bring up that triggering experience of, I don't want to go back to those
yeah.
cycles of IVF.
That I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
want.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So in some ways, the fertility journey stays with one for many years to come, in different ways and for different people with different triggers. For you, it's been that physiological feeling of, my body can't feel again like it
Yes.
felt
Yes.
when I was going through treatment.
Yes. Yes.
And for others, maybe there are emotional triggers that come up of, my friends are becoming grandparents before I am because I went through such a long journey to get
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, definitely.
That's true. But I think when I see my friend,
Yeah.
I did also 18 IVFs.
Wow.
And when I see my friends that they are having grandchildren,
Yeah.
I do believe that everything comes with the exact time for me.
Yeah.
So I say thank you for what I have.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that I don't have to be babysitter
Yeah.
yet, you know? They
Yeah.
are working hard, and me,
Yeah.
no, not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being willing to share with us. Do you have any advice you would share with a couple or an individual who is currently on their journey, of something that can help them through the emotional ups and downs that they're going through?
I think today there is a lot of um, alternative ways. When I did it, it wasn't very popular in Israel. So you can do mindfulness, you can do yoga, you can do a lot of things to get to, to less stress, because the stress is really high.
Yeah.
I think also if you have problems between, the couple themselves, because
Yeah.
there is a lot of
Yeah.
pressure on the relationship.
For sure.
I saw some couples, it brings them very strong together,
Yeah.
and some just got divorced. They couldn't
Yeah.
handle it.
For sure.
So if you feel that something is not working, so go and have a therapy.
Yeah.
It's good to talk
Yeah.
about the things,
For sure.
and just if you really want it, believe in it,
Yeah.
and keep going.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
As long as that's really what you want, and you can pay the physical
Right.
price.
Right.
If you can pay it, if you hold with it and you say, okay, that is my way, I want children, that's the only way, go through it.
Yeah.
And I think every, every couple of months, uh, stop and ask yourself, okay, how do I feel?
Hmm.
Can I go on?
Yeah.
Is it really what I want? Maybe there is alternative ways to
Yeah.
be a parent.
Yeah.
Like we said before,
Yeah.
be connected with
Yeah.
yourself.
So important. Yeah. And I think that piece that you were saying about every couple of months of pausing, just because a couple months ago it was what was right for you, you change, time changes you, experiences change you. And so important to keep checking in and being okay saying, 6 months ago this was the right choice for me. Today maybe it's not. Today maybe there's a different door that I want
Really,
to open up.
yes. I think the most important relationship in life is the relationship with ourselves,
Yeah,
and the conversation that we make with ourselves.
for
And
sure.
if you connect it with yourself,
Yeah.
if you do it for the right reason, not for your father, not for your mother, not for the society, not for the, I don't know, synagogue,
Yeah.
or even your husband,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
If you really do it from inside,
Hmm.
you can go through everything.
Yeah.
So that's it's something really important to be connected
Yeah.
with, to check out
Yeah.
and have a good connection within yourself.
Yeah.
I believe always that the answers are in us.
That's
We
beautiful.
have the answer, we just have to be, connected.
Yeah, and what you said a little earlier about mindfulness and yoga, and being able to use those tools to help support ourselves so that we
Yes,
can
there,
pause and listen.
yes, there are wonderful tools today, and it's really good because the stress is really
Yeah.
a major thing in the process.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. This was so wonderful connecting.
Thank you
Any,
for having me.
of course, any last thoughts? I know that you've shared a lot, so, but in case you had any last thoughts that you wanted to share with the Ishtikva community.
Um, I don't know. I just think love yourself
Yeah.
and don't give up. If that's what you really want, don't give up.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate you and I
Thank
know that it's
you.
a big commitment all the way from Israel, so thank you.
Whenever you want, I'm here.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.